Okay, there we go. Good shit. Alright, let's go. Where the fuck did you go?
Okay,
There you
I'm gonna
are.
go this
Alright,
way.
alright, let's go. Usual puppy. Usual puppy.
Loaded to the top.
Okay.
Gave it
I
all.
got
I
murdered on
had
my
to
face.
give. And did it have to stop? You've blown it all sky
Usual
high
puppy.
without
Okay, Morgan.
your lies. Again, the
Thank you, babe.
reason you
What is
died.
going? What the fuck?
You've blown it
How
all
do you know this
sky
fucking song?
high. But you don't know this, bro?
I don't.
Come
Oh my
on.
god! What the? Carson, what are you doing, son? Oh my god! Ah! I'm taking a drink of Gatorade.
Uh-huh.
First time callers may recharge at 1-775-727-1222. The wild card line is open at 1-775-727-1295. And to call out on the toll-free
Leave my drink there, please. All right, let's go. Oh shit! Here we go.
and have them dial 800
Carson, quit fucking with my drink, dude.
803. This is Coast to Coast AM with Art Bell from the Kingdom of Nine.
Well, good morning, everybody. We have broken the story of Ginger, or It. It was hiding in plain sight. Yes, we know this device has actually been seen.
This is dope as fuck, dude.
Dude, it's huge.
And it looks good. Why don't you have your settings on max, dude? You're playing on your fucking PC.
Yeah, I can do that. Hold
I
on.
mean, why don't you? Do you always not run it on max?
No, I always do. I just didn't do it.
Oh,
then
because
when
you
we
had it
were
on
at-
your phone.
Yeah, I was just worried. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna reload it.
With
Give me a
Dean
second.
Kamen coming on stage saying, "This is Ginger," he says, and then you heard the audio of Dean Kamen describing it.
Okay,
You
there
put
we go.
that together with a photograph we've got of
Nice.
it.
Yeah, looks
And
good,
Dean
dude.
Kamen
Yeah.
sitting in
It's really
it,
fucking
we
good.
think, next to the President of the United States, we know. You put all that together, what's been hiding in plain sight, and what Robert got for us. And then, well, you make up your own mind. That's either it or it isn't it. But it's something. You think it's it. Robert says 99% guarantee this is it. He's put it together. You judge it for yourself. Either way, you heard it first here. Also, we are in the middle of airing the most controversial alien contact story. Close Encounter is definitely of the third kind here, of Dr. Jonathan Reed. And we'll get back to all of that in a moment if you'll just stay right where you are. That and everything else supported on the website. If you want to see the alien photographs,
There we go.
you go to the website, you go to program and tonight's guest info, and just scroll down till you see the name Dr.
Nice.
Jonathan Reed, and then the
Very
photographs are all
nice.
laid out there.
Okay,
for
now
you
we
to
gotta go
see,
run back to the
including
front to get
obelisk,
this
Oh,
guy shot.
we still got the pet. We
very
still got the
much,
pet.
talking about
Okay.
right now, and then close-ups of the
Very
alien
nice.
itself. It's all up
Let's
there
go
for
get
you
this
to
guy
see,
shot.
along with so much more. Don't forget rocketry all weekend long during the daylight hours. Join us as we watch amateurs launch rockets from a dry lake bed near Boulder City.
This is a
All
delve.
of that going
Yes,
on and so
dude.
much more on the
This
website.
delve has
All
2
the
zones.
pictures, up there now.
Yes.
Just before airtime.
Look how
Million
nice it
reasons
is,
to go to
dude.
Dude, oh my god.
www.artbell.com.
Yeah, they put a lot of
Compared to
work
that
into it.
fucking shit that's high aisle, my god, how fucking, dude. Oh, dude, just think about it. The scope, the art, the everything of Elsweyr, plus necromancer, plus fucking dragons. Compared to that, the pixelated lava, a flat, boring, base game looking fucking zone, and a fucking card game.
Yeah, dude. They don't care anymore.
What happened
They
to
really
this
don't.
fucking game?
Television movie event of the year, James Caan. This goes way beyond the soil. What you say will carry more weight than anything. A glimpse of hell, based on a true story. World premiere this Sunday night at 8 Eastern Pacific.
What the fuck
only on
happened?
FX.
Never miss another coast-to-coast show
Well, they
again.
piss people
The
off
new
a lot
Talk
too
Radio
by
Recorder
fucking
is
with
a
all
compact
the
portable unit to
changes
record your
too.
favorite radio
And
Yeah, always.
The new
Yeah.
Talk Radio
Yeah.
Recorder
You're
is
gonna
complete
piss a
with
lot of people
self-contained
off.
with AM, FM,
Yep.
built-in
Let me
stereo
skip these
speakers with
ads. Hold on.
headphones and timer.
Skip these ads. What?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant the ads in the game. I was like, what?
You go back to your pack to get water. I think that's where
So we have so many names for there's trash, mobs, ads.
Yeah.
I've got some cameras. I have my cameras
So
with
he had
me.
cameras with him.
And I thought, okay, that's it. I'm taking pictures if for no other reason to keep my own sanity. You know, so that I didn't know, what was going on at this point. So I literally took out my camera, and I took pictures of everything that was at the site. I took pictures of the obelisk. I took pictures of the alien. I took every bit of film I had, which at the time was about 3 rolls of color film, 35 millimeter film, and I shot a bunch of videotape.
And it seems like a good place just to stop here very quickly. Somebody in Milwaukee,
Okay, you'll report to me in a minute.
These
Sounds good.
pictures of the objects are real, of the object, the obelisk, and the alien are real. Why did they look computer generated? It's a fascinating story nonetheless. Well, let me guarantee the audience.
Okay, Paul.
I'm the one who scanned those photographs, folks. I had the raw photographs in my hand, not computer generated anything.
Dude, you're 266, bro. You're almost 300.
Real, whatever.
Yeah, it's
I'm
pretty
the guy
good.
who scanned
Not bad.
so they're real photographs. Moreover, they sent me the negative of the photographs. I even scanned the negative, and there's the negative is up there as well. So whatever they are, they're not computer generated. Proceed, Doctor.
And Eastman Kodak and other professionals have verified them as well, Art. But anyway, back to
yeah, it's obvious. They're real pictures. They're not. I just wanted to get that out of the way. You know, take the criticisms as they come one at a time.
Well, there's going to be some very interesting things said about the photographs tonight that will finally lay that to rest.
That's good. Okay.
Anyway, back at the site, my intention again was to get out of the woods alive. And, you know, I'm jumping and crawling and trying to stay conscious and breathing so
Jesus
hard.
Christ, dude, it looks so good here.
Constantly, like I said.
Yeah, dude, fuck Kyle was right. Why do we buy that shit? We just wasted fucking money on that trash.
And finally deciding...
I really do think the next chapter will tell us where ESO is headed. Is it headed for
death?
Good, or is it basically dead?
Back to where I had parked my Jeep.
Meanwhile, all this time, the obelisk remained hovering in midair?
Exactly where I found it.
And the alien remains apparently dead, lying on the ground, bleeding?
Absolutely. I took another branch, what I found over by where the obelisk was, which was 75 to 100 feet away from where the alien fell. And literally...
You'll get a dragon flying in the distance.
Which way? I don't know where he's at.
Straight ahead. Straight ahead.
I don't see shit.
There was nothing
I think he just landed.
Yeah.
And when I did that, the stick that I was using felt like it was, as it would...
Who cares about dragons, bro? I want to play a card game.
Floating shape. It felt like it was
Alright, Sky Shark.
I want to play Tales of Tribute. Fuck dragons. Fuck new classes.
And dense.
Fuck co-looking zones. I want to go play Tales of Tribute.
Was it cold?
It was cold like dry ice.
Alright,
It
we'll
felt
back
like
this up.
stone. And when I originally had fell against it, the tone that it was giving out, this low ebbing harmonic, this kind of a irritating sound, instantly changed to a more pleasant sound, a lighter sound.
All right. All right, so anyway, you had enough presence of mind by this time, hours have gone by, to grab your camera and to begin taking photographs. Describe the photographs that we have on the website, what you took.
Well, I took pictures at the, like I said, I took approximately 3 rolls of still 35 millimeter pictures, both slides and prints. And I took probably, an estimate of about 15 minutes, 10 to 15
Bro,
minutes.
I have 39 million gold when I sold all that shit. I have 28 right now.
I've seen the videotape, not a lot of people have.
How do I blow through gold so fast?
Did you show that, Laughlin?
Yes.
Okay, so others have now seen the videotape.
Yes.
But going back to the still photographs, because that's what people can see on the website right now. The obelisk, we've got 2 shots of the obelisk. It's extremely clear. Some people say it's too damn clear, and that's what they can't swallow that.
Is the picture of it clear?
Yes, it is.
Well, I guess it can't be real then.
Yeah, I know. Well, there's 2 problems with ufology. One is when pictures are too fuzzy, then they're not real. When they're too good, they're not real. So I don't know how you get a real picture of an alien or of... And by the way, the obelisk was not a craft. It wouldn't have been large enough, we think, for this creature to have come in it, right?
That is my perception, and since living with this nightmare for the last 4 years, I've come to believe that it was much more than a ship or a craft, more like a doorway.
Look at that guy. That guy looks fucking crazy.
I believe that it's anchored in two
Big
places
Ogrim,
at one
yeah.
time. It's basic. The target
It's like that
spot
boss
was
in
at this point would have been Earth, and wherever
Tempest Island. I think
the
it's bigger.
entity was coming
Yeah.
from.
Possibly a biomorphic gate of some type.
All right.
Come this way.
All right, so you never saw it go anywhere because you left before it did.
I could not move it. I tried, and it would not budge. After taking the pictures,
Maybe that's Dean Kamen's thing.
maybe.
anyway, there it is, hovering in midair. You're taking photographs of it.
I took all the photographs I had of
A lot of people ask, how could you? I mean, you were in bad condition, doctor. How could you have been in decent enough
Dude, look at
condition?
the fucking water.
That's awesome, yeah.
Oil stains. That's cool.
That looks really good.
Focused,
Who cares about how this zone looks? I can't wait to play pixelated furry fucking cartoon
this
dragons,
is
bro.
Great. I love this place.
camera that automatically sets its own shutter speed to the light conditions.
Do you want to go play Dragonflight, bro?
Didn't have to worry that
Not
much
right now.
about that.
Oh,
And focusing wasn't a problem. It wasn't moving anywhere.
Alright, follow me.
And I was laying on the ground, spread eagle, and propping my arms up to use as a tripod, so I could take a fairly good picture.
Mm-hmm.
But the point is I took everything I had. I had my pack. I had drugged my pack over at that point. I had consumed most of my water. And I thought, what am I going to do now? I'm going to try to go home. I'm going to try to, explain this. I was afraid of what I had done. I didn't know what I had killed. I wasn't sure what this was. My mind would not let me go there. I would constantly get violently sick, throwing up.
Well, for those who have not seen the video, actually, folks, part of it is...
wait, he has a video too? What the fuck?
Yeah, 15 minutes of video.
Of what?
Of the thing. Of the alien and the obelisk.
Obelisk?
Yeah.
This seems a little unbelievable.
You can see all that as he runs through the woods.
And he's
no
got
question
3
about it.
rolls
I
of
mean, you were
pictures.
obviously in bad shape, and I don't blame
So
you.
he's got a
It's
lot
just
of...
I wish I could see the video. I wish the video was on fucking YouTube.
Anybody would be in bad shape.
probably
That
is.
could be
Probably
understood.
is. Yeah, I agree.
Because this was in 96 and he said that...
Hold on.
No,
Let me look. Let me look real quick.
look up Dr. Jonathan Reed. Or no, what was
Art
it?
Bell, Doctor.
It's update the fans. Maybe Alien in the Freezer video or Alien in the...
Art Bell, Alien in the Freezer. Oh shit.
Got it. Shit, hold on, let me look at your screen.
Oh shit. Yeah, look. All right, it's right here. The whole video. Well, let me see if it. Well, oh, it's just the podcast
Yeah.
without the video. Is this it though? Hold on. I'm about to save this for later. So, is this the alien though?
So, is that... Hold on, over here.
That thing there?
Yes. No, that's not it. No.
Okay, let's say it looks like shit.
Yeah, you might have to look at the pictures. Like, there's probably pictures of it. I don't know about the video, but
Yeah, let's go.
he
Let's do Art
he
Bell.
basically brought it home,
Uh-huh.
the alien,
And?
kept it in its freezer for 12 days, and it woke back up during that time because it didn't die. And the freezer, keeping it cold, actually, that is definitely not it. Okay, back, go back. Go back. That's one of the pictures.
That's legitimately one of the pictures?
I'm pretty sure. That's where he hit it in the back of the head.
Huh. Oh shit. Let me go look again. All right. Here we go.
I think it's.
Is that it? Is that it?
Yeah.
Jonathan Reed.
Yeah,
Let
there you
me.
go.
Let me. Hold on. Let's do
And
something.
he recently did something within the last 3 years on some other show. I don't know what it was. Like maybe some like Alien Hunter show or whatever. I don't know what it is, but I saw like he had a thing for credits on something. So
Hold on one sec.
there you go.
Interesting story so far.
Yeah.
All right, I'll keep listening. All right, let's go.
And you can also see pictures of the obelisk.
What? Hold on. Yeah, let's do that too.
Yeah, put Dr. Jonathan Reed obelisk or whatever.
Yeah. Art Bill, Dr. John. I don't even know how to spell it. Images.
Down. It's second row. There you go.
Huh.
That's probably not the best picture. Hit back,
Yep.
and then go to second row, the third to the left, right. Yes, that's for sure
Okay,
one.
hold on. Let's do this. We're gonna do the same thing. Huh.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
Right.
So that, and then we have the alien. Where's the alien? Oh, that closed him. Interesting. Huh. Keep listening.
Yeah. Okay.
To conceptualize what this was like, because it was like nothing I could ever imagine. After dealing with this, many people have said that my condition was very, very similar to that of somebody who had extreme radiation exposure.
Okay. I'll even.
What do you do with the alien?
You could describe it many ways. Anyway,
He brought it home.
I know what happened to it is what I meant. Sorry.
I went
Like what was?
my camera back
I'll
into
listen. I can
told me
listen. I
that.
can listen.
realizing that I had very little supplies with
Oh
me.
shit.
I had a thermal blanket, I had a knife, I didn't have a shovel, I didn't have a pick, I had some dog food, that's about all I had. And I thought, thermal
Oh shit.
blanket, maybe
Oh, it's
I
gonna
can
get crazy.
cover this
Oh no, that was.
body
Oh
up
shit.
and bring somebody
Nice, dude.
back
Check this out.
to help me, to,
Oh, cool.
to deal
That's what
with
the
I
dummy
had
looks like.
done,
The trial dummy.
so I could show
Oh,
someone.
okay.
The general one anyway. That's not the one I'm gonna get though, because I don't like it.
And so
But it's
I
cool. I mean, it's
basically
cool. What the
Wait,
fuck?
what are we doing now?
I don't know what the fuck's happening.
I thought about taking it and covering it up.
Ah! I would start screaming, but it's almost midnight.
Putting stones around
That's
the
cool.
edges of the
That's
thermal
dope as fuck.
blanket so that animals wouldn't get
Okay,
to the
hold
body.
on.
But this area is frequented by lots of animals. And,
We're gonna have to actually
my
run out of
mind was
here.
not being very
Ball
rational.
sack.
I wasn't thinking very clearly.
Go this
So
way.
I threw the thermal blanket out and I thought, okay, if I can somehow get this thing into this blanket, maybe I can cover it up. Well, I couldn't find any rocks to do what I had thought about doing because the rocks that I found were buried. I mean, this is part of the mountain, and there just wasn't anything loose. And like I said, I didn't have a shovel, and I just had a pocket knife. So I thought about rolling this thing up and then maybe covering it with some branches against the hillside that I was next to. So I basically covered the thing with the thermal blanket, and I didn't want to touch it. Believe me, I did not want to touch it. But I
Dude, look at that. It's like a
used
fucking
the thermal
water
blanket
word.
In the fucking in a delve.
and rolled it
Yeah.
up into the thermal blanket. And as I did this, I realized
What's up, babe?
this thing was extremely light. It
F.
only weighed about 50
F or
pounds.
G. Try F first.
And that is incredibly
That's
light.
what I have it as anyway. I keep buying my shit.
Right. So as I rolled it up,
I got him on it earlier, so it's F, I think.
literally pick up the thermal blanket and pick up the entire body. So I grabbed that and lifted it up with my pack.
So he realized it only weighed about
and
50
tried to
pounds.
find a
The
place
alien?
to put it.
Yeah.
I was hoping to find a secure area, maybe off
So
the
he
beaten
decided to
path,
just pick
but
it up.
was looking around, there wasn't any place to put
Okay,
it.
this
So
way.
I tied it up, much like a sleeping bag or burrito, and I carried it down, started walking down the trail with my pack in my other hand and looking for a place to put this, stopping to get sick, stopping to rest, hoping to find a place.
How far did you have to go to get back to your car?
Well, I had walked to this point approximately between an hour and a half. So it was the same distance back to my Jeep.
That is still a long way, Doctor, to carry 50 pounds with a packing back, too.
Well, not in some circumstances. I mean, I wanted out of there.
You probably had enough adrenaline going, actually, to pick up a car and carry it, but anyway.
Anyway, I looked for a place to put it, and I ended up back where my Jeep was in like no time. In fact, it was incredible how little time it felt like it took. And once back to the Jeep, I walked up to the Jeep. I opened the back end, and I put this body in the back end of my Jeep and closed the door. I was like a walking zombie. And I crawled into the driver's seat and sat there and thought, what is going on? This has got to be an illusion. None of this is real. And I looked over where my dog normally sat, and she wasn't there. And she was always there when I was in this place. And I looked in the rearview mirror and saw this rolled up thermal blanket. And I knew
It was all real.
that some of this had to be real. And so I started to drive home. And I drove down the road and got on the highway, and I stopped at a ranger station because I needed help. And
That's
there
almost
was
fucking
nobody
huge.
there. I don't know where
Yeah.
he was. I don't know if he was out, doing dinner, but there was no one there.
What time was it by now?
It was approximately 5:30.
In the evening, okay.
And I just kept going. And pretty soon, I'd stop and I'd have to pull over because I literally was so sick I was throwing up blood in my car. And I kept going and going, and I finally got home.
You made it home.
And I pulled in my driveway and I sat in my carport for a long time, just numb.
Probably trying to figure out what to do next. A lot of people would have gone in the house and called the cops.
Well, I basically thought, what am I going to do? What has gone on here? Maybe I need to bury this thing. Maybe I need to hide it because I didn't know what I had killed.
Yeah, that's a good point.
And my mind was spinning out of control because nothing fit my world. And at that point, I basically said, I've got to put this somewhere. I've got to put it somewhere. So I ended up taking it out of the Jeep and putting it in my garage in my large freezer.
You have one of those casket-like freezers.
Right.
And so you open it, you had enough room, or did you have to take stuff out?
No, there was hardly anything in there.
Good thing. Wouldn't want to eat anyway.
So I put it in there, I closed the lid, locked it, and I went in the house.
Did you leave the thermal blanket around it? I mean,
Yes.
okay, I think I would have too. So, thermal blanket and all, you lowered into the freezer, locked the freezer,
Locked the freezer.
went into the house.
The freezer lock was kind of, half working and half not.
Yep.
I went into the house. I got some water. I tried to clean up. I tried to calm down, and I went to the phone, and I called my girlfriend. She wasn't home. And I left a message on her answering machine, call me as soon as you can.
Sure.
And then I called another friend of mine, Gary, and I said, call me. I need your help now. And then I sat down and I tried to calm down.
So, like usual, you get answering machines everywhere when you want
Right. And I tried to put some of this in some kind of order, which didn't make any sense. And for a long time, I just drank some water and I sat there in this numb state till finally I believed myself to have created this illusion. And I thought, my dog has got to be in the freezer. I must have somehow,
Flipped
my
out?
dog got killed.
You flipped out.
I flipped out and I brought her home.
Killed my dog. Yeah, I understand all these emotions. So what? Then what? You went
So at that point, I went back out
to the
to
freezer.
see.
Yeah.
And I walked back out there to the garage, and I opened the thermal blanket, and it wasn't my dog.
Okie dokie. So you probably closed the thermal blanket, closed the freezer back up. Then what?
Actually, I didn't.
You didn't?
At that point, I opened it up, I brushed it off, and I carried it into the house and put it in my rec room. And I got my video camera out, and I videotaped it.
Just laying there, blood probably on the...
And you've seen that videotape.
I've seen the videotape, but more importantly, I want to talk about the things that we have on the website that everybody can see. There are two really important photographs of the alien. One actually shows somebody, I guess it's you, Doctor? Is that your hand with the gloves on?
Yes, that was taken at a later time.
At a later time. Okay,
Right.
so the first photograph then is
God,
just of the
one of my
alien
people
lying
yells,
on this thermal
"Just got my
blanket.
first
That
companion."
was taken when I brought it home and
I should
opened
say I've
that
got a
up
lot. It's a
in my
fucking
house.
MMO.
And in this photograph, you
Anyway.
clearly see the
How
alien's
exciting.
head.
Yeah.
You can see what would appear to be blood vessels.
Alright, hold on. Let me
You
see
can
what
see a
the
mouth.
best way to
You
go
can see
is.
what looks like a nose appendage. I don't think there's any ears. It is obviously not human.
Ah, fuck.
No question about the fact it's not
Either way, we're
human.
gonna have to run.
And so that's where you took the first photograph?
We'll just go this way. Alright, you'll port to me in a second.
That I took after I brought it home.
So you took the pictures. You're still by yourself at this point. Then what?
Well, then finally I got a phone call from my friend.
All right, good. That's a good place to break off. Hold it right there, Doctor.
Tell me when.
Dr. Jonathan
Okay,
Reed,
not
we're
yet.
going to try to race through the rest of this story. So we got new stuff for you on this story, but it was important that
It's still
you
loading
hear
in. Hold on.
how all this happened. Follow along on the web if you want. We've got detailed,
Okay, go ahead.
high-resolution photographs up there for you. Some people say they're just too good. I'm Art Bell, and this is
Okay, let me
Coast to
fast
Coast
forward.
AM.
Your investment from 3 p.m. to in a dinner got far.
WLMFR.
Death soon reduce. And how badly anxiety
Resources delivers on just 882-1290.
Chrome for Dr. Reed and Robert Wraith. With him, maybe not Kodachrome, but he certainly has
Dude, it's
something
only
with him,
10
and that's
o'clock.
how we've got the photograph
Yeah,
that
dude,
you
I
can
thought
take
it was
a look
later.
at
Dude, I
on
thought it
my
was like
website
fucking
right now.
11
We
or
talked about
11:30.
It's all at www.artbell.com.
Let's go this way.
We'll get back to Jonathan Reed and Robert Wraith.
Maybe it's only 10
and,
o'clock. We can party until
surprise
4.
guests coming up. Stay right
Oh,
where you
God.
are.
Right.
She gave me a dirty look. Hey, babe, you want two?
God damn, how good this looks.
Imagine how much TV that you're not going to be able to watch when you have two. I just want to watch a TV program because I never get to watch what I want to watch. Imagine having fucking two of them. Imagine how much TV you'll get to watch then. Let's hear it. She's going to say something. Say it.
Boy, do I like the sound of that.
I've been on a lot. And yesterday, a lot of the night. But you know what I was doing yesterday? She says I'm talking shit. What am I talking shit? I'm talking shit about having more kids because I don't want to have more kids. Say again? Say what? I wasn't on there until 4 in the morning. Bitch, I was up before midnight. I know what she's talking about. I guess if you're gonna get married for the money, but I mean, neither of us had money, so what were we doing? Oh, she's looking at me. I'm just talking shit, babe. I love you.
With the way even CNN is talking now, and NOAA, about a very, 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 very rough spring. We're going to have violent weather this spring. That's what NOAA says, and I'm sure they're right. And it's going to get increasingly violent. There's going to be power outages. There's going to be all kinds of stuff happening that's not good. You should have a Super Bajan free play radio. We don't have many of them left. We're almost out. It's an AM/FM shortwave radio. That's right. AM/FM and shortwave. Dramatically improved. Very good signal to noise. You'll find it now to be an
There's a lot of
extremely-
fucking Dells in this
Check
zone.
this
Jesus
out.
Christ.
5 minutes
Yeah.
of excess power on sale for 9 East Coast. In any emergency.
Finally, I got a call back from
Okay, hold on. Rewind it.
Once
Okay,
again,
there we
now
go.
back to Dr. Jonathan Reed and Robert Wraith. Robert hasn't said much. We're going to get through the story. Dr. Reed, you said somebody returned a call to you finally.
Finally,
Oh,
I
we
got
gotta
a
go
call
this way.
back from my friend Gary. He said he would come over and, just come on over. So he came on over.
Jeez, now I'm bitching out. I'm getting tired.
I've got him in a freezer. Come on over.
Right, and at first he was more, I think he thought I was, losing my mind, but I didn't really say that. I said, something happened while I was in the woods.
Are people in here?
And Susie's dead.
What'd you say?
Are people in here?
He was
Yeah.
concerned about my health because obviously
More people
I
playing
looked
this than
terrible.
high.
Fuck yeah, there's more people in this Dells than are in the entire fucking zone of high now.
We went down that path.
What a
slowly
dead ass
about
city.
What had actually happened.
You mean when he got there? You told him about it.
Shit, here we go.
Meanwhile, the alien's in the freezer, right?
Right.
Okay.
And finally, I
I actually think the Minotaurs look pretty
showed him
cool.
They look great.
what I had brought home.
Look cooler than those stupid
And
fucking
I
Drac
can't tell
there.
you on the radio what he
Yes,
I
100%.
imagine not. What do you do? Take it out of the freezer and bring it back
My
into the
dick
rec
looks
room?
better than
No,
Drac
I
there.
just took him out to the garage
And open the freezer?
and opened the
It even
freezer
has more
and
scales.
took it out and laid it on the table and showed him.
Oh.
So he just said
And
he
so
showed his
after he
friend.
exclaimed what I
Right.
can imagine he
His
exclaimed,
friend,
what did you do?
The one that's on?
Well, what he told me is he immediately started ranting and raving about this. This is an extraterrestrial. This is some kind of gray. This is an alien.
Uh-huh.
And I didn't
Turn.
want to
He
go
passed
there. This was not in my world. I didn't think about this. I had
Oh, this
no
is creepy.
concept of what
It's
this
weird.
was.
Did you tell him you took photographs?
Oh, yeah.
Video, everything?
And I showed him the video.
Okay.
And
So he knows what you've got.
he knows what I've got, and now he thinks we need to get some help about how to deal with this and what to do.
Yeah,
And
good for him.
because we had no real clue where to go with this, and I basically wanted to get rid of it. And so we
Oh shit.
talked about what
Oh
we
nice.
could do,
Holy shit.
about
Yeah, he
maybe
did.
is there some type of place that you call to deal with this type of thing? So
Sure,
he
an
said-
alien hotline.
Right.
Nice.
So he set out to do that.
Okay, we're gonna go
And
straight.
I was so sick, I really couldn't do anything for about 2 days. And he called around, and he found out some information. He called some MUFON groups and some other...
Oh, yeah, I think he probably called MUFON in San Diego, didn't he?
Actually, no, he called MUFON in Seattle.
Okay, well, MUFON somehow in San Diego, I remember, got involved in this.
Yeah, one of the MUFON members in San Diego eventually did some supportive work for
All right,
us.
so anyway, he called these places.
Called these agencies and said, what if I found something? What would I do about it?
Right.
Where would I go? Who
Right.
would I talk to?
Right.
We take like a little break.
Everybody just
We've
basically
just been
Yeah.
go.
yeah,
Just
said,
fucking
"Don't
breathe
bother
for a
us,"
second.
You know,
You're
and
fine, dude.
finally,
Oh,
we
God.
called the MUFON group in Seattle. We had some people, he said, that
Is
were
our bell
extremely
putting you to
supportive,
sleep?
who
No,
said,
nothing's putting me to sleep. It's just like
well,
we've literally just been like, okay, we got this one. Go. Got this one. Go. Got this one. Go.
I'm very efficient.
Yeah,
That's
pause
why.
too. Give my ears a break
That's
too.
that's
Fuck.
why I earned 62 skill points in like fucking
I
2
guess,
weeks.
dude. You
That's how I
have
was
this
like,
knack. Like I think it's like a. I don't. Maybe I'm not. Maybe this is even what I'm relating it to. Maybe I'm just like I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Like when you focus on something,
mm-hmm.
you like focus on something.
Yeah. I
Like
think that,
just like you said, like I might listen to like nowadays I probably listen to a couple hours, maybe like a dozen hours of Art Bell throughout the entire year. You just listen to 40 hours of Art Bell in like a fucking week. Like
yeah.
like I might get like fucking like 60 sky shards in like a year. You just got like 80
Right.
sky shards in like a fucking couple days or something.
Right. And then
Woo, woo-wee.
I was like, dude, I'm gonna get into WoW, and I listened to like 20 audiobooks. I
Yeah,
took
dude,
fucking more math.
100%. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Like you are like
Yeah.
when you, well, I don't know if it's my inability to focus or whatever, but when you focus, you're a different animal.
Yeah.
I mean,
One track.
just like when you're sick and you like, I'm gonna eat a Whopper. No, I'm gonna eat 4 Whoppers.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
you are a wild
Yeah.
man.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
Okay, give me like one more minute, and then we'll
You're
go.
fine. You're fine. We're just chilling. We're good. We're good.
Jesus Christ, you're fucking crazy. Just like when you buy a gun, no, I'll buy 10,000 rounds of ammunition and 3 shotguns and a rifle and 2 pistols.
Yeah. You
When I buy a
figured me
bow,
out.
I'm gonna buy a stack of hay, the best bows on the planet, and
You figured me out, dog.
yeah, I mean I'm not much better. I just spend a lot of money on stupid shit and then I forget about it the next day. Not good. Not good. What's that look? What's that look? Hey, at least I'm the one earning it. All right. Hey, you better super glue that fucking thing we bought that skeleton, because he already broke the head off.
It's not broken.
How does it go back on?
It pops back on.
Oh well, you better pop that shit back on, woman.
I don't know where that is.
Yeah, well you better figure it out. Or kick your ass.
Okay. You don't even know where one of your socks
You're so easy to trigger. I swear to God, women are the easiest thing on the planet to trigger, Sean. You just like say something that you know will work, and then they're and it's like, dude, I'm just talking shit, and they're like, ah.
Wait, there's 2 public dungeons here. Oh,
Fuck
shit.
me. All right, I'm ready.
Damn.
back on now, Bill.
Right?
Bitch.
Is there two? There is.
All right,
That's
never mind.
crazy.
I'm
We're,
like, wait,
we're,
wait, you're talking, so I'm chilling for a minute.
we're not gonna do the public dungeons. I'm
Good.
not doing
Yeah.
it.
Well, they're not. I mean, you just run through them and kill shit.
All right.
Give me a second.
Okay.
Wait,
I guess they're
you're already
public
fucking going. Oh my god.
their public dungeons are probably the size of Pie Isle to run through, so they might be a lot.
They probably have more content than fucking Tales of Tribute.
Uh,
All right, bitch, let's go. Put on our bell.
oh yeah. Hold on.
See, I want to check the length of this video because this will go up as just like Friday night running around. What's the time on this video? How the fuck do I see it? Oh, bottom right. Oh, 30 minutes. That's not too bad. We got at least 6 more hours. Let's go.
They were right.
You guys going to Ryan's tomorrow or whatever?
I ended up. I forgot to call him, so I'm not sure.
Well,
We were supposed to, but
yeah.
I sort of forgot to call him.
Sorry, Ryan. I was farming Sky Shards in Elsweyr. You're like, what the fuck are you talking about? He's not a video game dude, is he?
No, never.
No,
Like,
yeah.
nothing for your kids. Dude.
Oh shit.
You gonna get sick, bro? Is that jump?
Oh, you suck a dick.
Some of the videotape, and I basically handed it over.
Dude, are they gonna arrest Trump?
And they assured me they
I don't
would.
know.
Meanwhile,
I haven't really been
That'd
following.
be wild.
I don't know what's going on.
They're gonna get another January 6th if they arrest Trump, bro. They better be careful.
Yeah, that's the crazy thing is like
And they'll be wild.
listen to them are freaking and
Oh yeah, they're
so-
rabbits. Yeah, rabid. I don't even know what the fuck.
Okay, how do we get?
I don't know. I'm rubbing my eye right now. Ugh.
Okay, we gotta do some jumping. I see it.
It's just fucking Super Mario platformer.
Yep.
Oh, I see. Yeah, you can't mount it. Yeah.
Okay, so he.
How
he
does
just
the
said
evidence
he-
disappear?
So that's what I
Yeah,
was
catch
gonna
me
say
up.
now.
I know we're talking shit. For a
Okay,
minute.
so he reached out to the Seattle MUFON, which is the. Do you know what MUFON
Yeah, I know.
is?
MUFON. Yep.
Okay, so he reached out to the Seattle one originally, and the guy's like, "Oh yeah, let's meet up." Blah blah blah, and so he's like, he brought him some of his evidence, and then the guy disappeared. Like he's not sure if he
I
was even.
100%. I mean, no bullshit. I bet you 100%. Like intelligence services have been a part of MUFON to try to get shit.
Okay, I can see that.
100%. 150,000%.
Dude,
Even if they
so
don't,
big.
even if they're just trying, like 100%, they infiltrate fucking organizations.
Right.
Anyway.
Okay, all right. Come back this way. Come back
All right,
this way.
yep. I haven't heard one time that the CIA infiltrated these nuts. See what I mean? Like a while back, you were nothing but these nuts, and now it's like you forgot all about it.
That's because I've exhausted all my material, bro. I
Fair.
can only say these nuts so many times.
So before, yeah, fair point.
Also, I'm a little tired, so I'm not on my game. I'm not.
Yeah, fair point. Why didn't you
I'm
have some
not on
coffee,
my
bro?
A game. I did, dude. I'm almost 26 ounces into it, and I'm
26
still, like,
ounces?
I think it was. Yeah, it's pretty fucking
Jesus
big. She made me a
Christ.
huge ass thing of it, dude. And I'm like, I'm fine. Like I'm not.
Are you
dying.
alert or are you tired?
No, I'm alert.
Somebody
I'm
just whispered me. I'm gonna whisper him back. They just whispered me A, B. I'm gonna whisper him C, D, E, F, G. I think they accidentally whispered me, but I just gave them the whole alphabet. Where the fuck did you go? All right, there you are. Kevin King. I don't know. All right, where the fuck did you go? Ha! You said G. Ha ha.
You're right up here. I'm just trying to figure out. Fuck is it? Oh, here it is. Oh, this is cool.
I'm killing shit. Where you at?
Right at the sky shop.
Where the fuck be you?
You'll see me. You'll see me. All right, I'm gonna start it again.
Okay.
Disappeared.
So fortunately, that was not all the evidence by a long shot.
That's right.
At this point, you've got the alien, you've got the photographs, at least some of them left, and you've got the video.
Right, and I had one more thing that I haven't mentioned. When I went to roll the alien into the thermal blanket in the woods, I saw something under the brush about 3 feet away from where his body lay. And it looked at first like a can of soda pop, like a silvery can through the brush. And as I moved the ferns away, I found out that it was not a can. It was a bent piece, what looked like a bent piece of aluminum or silver-colored metal that had some strange markings on it that was approximately 4 inches long, 3.5 inches wide, and about 3/16 inches in thickness. It looked almost like an ornamental
Get it?
piece of jewelry. So I picked it up and
Got it.
put it in with the body
And it has-
rolled it up
We're gonna
and
get this
brought it
waste
home.
train real
Right,
quick.
and it has symbols on it, right?
I'm in one of my guilds that you're not a part of. And some guy said, is random broken? I'm not getting zoned in. I said, that's been happening a lot to me lately. He's like, it dropped me from queue and let me queue again. I said, why fix the game when it's awesome to make a card game?
Yes, they do.
Well,
Yet they have never been recorded anywhere.
We have a photograph for your perusal of what he just described on the website. Actually, several photographs of it
Okay, let's go do this
being
delve.
held
Okay.
by gloved hands.
And this is what I call the link artifact.
The link artifact. You think it had something to do, perhaps, with the operation of the obelisk?
I believe that it was worn by Freddy, the alien.
He called
I
the
believe
alien
it was
Freddy.
worn on his wrist. I believe that it was a direct link between him and the obelisk.
See, like, this is a really interesting story, and he seems like.
Dude, it gets weirder. It's not even done yet.
Did he say he provided his credentials of being a legitimate, like, a medical doctor to Art Bell?
Yeah, I think
that would-
they were covering that in the beginning.
Okay, because that would be important. Unless he's just like a chiropractor, he's called himself like a medicine doctor.
He's a doctor of clinical psychology.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Okay, I'll keep.
I bet you he's like RPing as one of his patients that gave him all this shit.
All right.
It gets weird, dude. Like,
I'm looking. Let's go. The
I
picture,
had
the
a
obelisk is
photograph.
interesting. I
don't
like
know whether
that.
It's up here or not. I don't. Oh yes, here it is. When did you take the photograph of the alien with all of the obvious head trauma? I mean, this alien, its skull is cracked open and red stuff is coming out, blood, I guess, and
That was taken
Brain
at
material.
home after I had brought it home.
okay. One of the ones you took. We didn't cover that photograph. That's up there. So it's pretty graphic, folks. You can see the blood. You can see the cracked skull, and you can see the stuff coming out. Brain.
I'm gonna look at the alien
I
again.
presume.
Which we did take samples of, and we did basically have analyzed.
Right.
All right. We'll get to that. Let's finish up now.
It really looks a lot like the alien that they made for the movie that Travis Walton, the Fire in the Sky. Let me show you what I mean. Heck, maybe that's where he got his inspiration. Let me show you. Fire. Check. Fire in the Sky alien. Tell me I'm not wrong. Hold on. I'll pull it up big time. Oh, help me find a better one.
Yeah.
Tell me that. Hold on. There's the one I just saw. There we go. That and that. They look a lot alike, don't they?
Yeah, the eyes are a little
They have some,
different.
some,
but
some
yes.
some similarities, yeah. Anyway, that reminded me of it. All right, you can put it back on.
Okay.
On people, I guess they were men in black or the equivalent thereof.
Many things had happened during the first 3 days. I
Alright,
had
we're gonna
talked to
go
people that
right.
I
Holy
worked
fuck!
with.
Look at the
I
map.
talked to friends.
Yeah, that's
My
fucking
girlfriend
insane.
had come over.
Is
She
this a
had
public
seen
dungeon?
the body.
No, this
So
is
the
a
word
delve,
goes out.
dude.
You're out of your
So
fucking
people
mind.
had seen this,
No.
close
Oh my
associates and friends.
The
But I
giant
still
delves,
wasn't,
the
publishing
beautiful
this in the
zone,
newspaper.
dragons,
Because I was still
necromancer
I mean, still
versus
writing
high isle
this.
pixelated lava and a fucking card game.
About
Right.
the third day of after this had all happened, I had planned a meeting with the professor, somebody I knew personally from the university, to come over and take a close look at what I had told him about.
Let's
I had
go
set up a
this
table and
way.
some lights in my garage so that he could examine the body. That meeting was canceled abruptly, and I was a little put off by that because obviously I was trying to do everything I could do to get this handled.
Right.
And I went back out to the garage to put things away, to put the lights away and the table. And as I was in the garage, I heard a sound that was like coming from underneath or inside the freezer. At first I thought it was the compressor going out. And I thought, well, if this is going to happen, I'm going to have to find somewhere real quick to put this thing. And, but then I thought, well, maybe it's rats. Maybe I've got some rats or mice underneath the freezer. Because it was kind of a scratching sound. And I thought, well, if the compressor's going out, the thermometer inside the freezer will tell me that. Because the temperature would be down, would be actually going up.
Alright,
So
the
I
boss
opened
is
the
straight
lid,
this
which I
way.
had done many
No,
times.
the boss is right here, bro.
And all of
That's
a sudden,
me.
this thing sat up out of the end of the thermal blanket and screamed at me in such a way
Did
that
you hear what he said?
forced my chest back.
What? No, I just missed it.
Scratching. If this is going to happen, I'm going to have to find somewhere real
Okay, I'm
quick
listening.
to put this thing. And but then I thought, well, maybe it's rats. Maybe I've got some rats or mice underneath the freezer. Because it was kind of a scratching sound. And I thought, well, if the compressor's going out, the thermometer inside the freezer will tell me that. Because the temperature would be down, would be actually going up. So I opened the lid, which I had done many times.
Yes.
And all of a sudden, this thing sat up out of the end of the thermal blanket and screamed at me in such a way that it, like, forced my chest back against the wall. Like a sound
quite the
that
story.
I could not imagine.
It's still not over yet.
Well,
It's interesting. I'm enjoying listening to it.
You've got a good
Alright, you're gonna pour to me in a
if you were
second.
going to
Yeah,
have
yeah,
a heart
yeah, yeah.
attack and die, that would have been your moment.
If you're gonna have a heart attack and die, that'd be the
So
moment.
It's been, you actually, I don't know whether you have it, you played it once before on the program. Somehow you had a tape running,
Yes,
didn't you?
I do have that right now.
Why did you have a tape
What?
Well, first of
Okay,
all,
pour it to me.
at that moment, I didn't. This was not the time that I recorded it.
I see.
He proceeded to do this many, many times. And later on, I went back in and actually recorded the sound of him screaming when I opened the freezer.
Oh, God.
And I actually took pictures
All
of
right,
it,
all
and I
right.
took video of it, and I do have that recording.
You do. All right. If you would please be my guest, play the
Be my
recording. Here's
guest.
the sound the creature made, folks.
This is opening the freezer, him screaming, and closing the freezer.
Oh, my God. You're going to live to a good old age, Doctor. That would have done me in.
Well, it's done me in, too, the first time around. Tell you, I didn't go back out there until
Okay, this is public
a long
dungeon
time
number
until
1.
Gary came over, and then we didn't know what to do. I wasn't sure.
Now your dead alien isn't dead anymore. Moreover, it's in a freezer where it's been for days at what probably near zero temperatures.
Right, and I had been taking it out, lifting
Yep.
it in and out, examining
Hold
it
on
in
a second,
great
dude.
detail.
Hold on a second.
With a lot of people, photographing it, moving the wound, taking samples of the blood and the tissue, and now it's alive and screaming at me.
And somehow the cold was conducive to the elements of healing. Somehow that freezing temperature was
Where you go?
part
Did
of
you go?
why it healed.
Okay.
Right, later on,
Oh, you are.
I went back out and opened the freezer, and it would stop screaming. It would look at me and watch me, and I would watch it. And eventually, it actually got out of the freezer by itself,
Really?
sat on the floor,
Yeah.
looked at me, and then got back in by itself. It liked the cold.
Our Bell's hilarious.
And that some kind of healing process was underway with the cold?
I can only assume that, but it liked the
Yeah,
cold
yeah, this way.
environment.
Wait, wait,
You
wait.
know, one
Yeah,
time,
this way.
Jonathan had given the extraterrestrial water, and when the bowl was empty at one point, it picked it up and threw it at Jonathan's head.
I've never heard this before.
Right,
Jonathan?
it's all in the book. But yeah.
Oh,
I
he has a
tried to
book.
give it
Yeah,
food.
how
I tried to
convenient.
give it some dog
Ah.
food. I tried to ask, you know, whatever I could do. At
How
this
much
point,
did he
I
pay
thought
Art
it
to
was
be
a
on to
named
promote this
animal,
product?
and at first I was scared to death to get near it.
Did it make sound short of the scream?
It made some little squeaky,
Okay, come
chirpy
through here.
sounds occasionally, but basically it did not make any other vocalization. But it did have a great ability to translate information like a fire hose. I felt like I was being bombarded by information inside my head. I could only spend about 10 or 15 minutes in the presence of this thing without having a massive headache.
And it never objected when you closed the freezer on it?
No, not once.
Did it always appear conscious after that point at any time when you opened the freezer?
It seemed to actually start to regain some of its strength. And it became much more animated. In fact, wasn't afraid of me after a while.
I want to know what fucking book this is.
I still was always a little
Not
bit
sure.
afraid of it.
Okay, you're gonna port to me in a second. Hold on.
Oh, is that the whole Sky Show for the whole place?
This information,
Yeah, it's just
Alright.
one. And I'll, dude, the bosses aren't spawned, and I'm not fucking waiting.
taken from
Oh,
1,500 pages
so
of
passive aggressive.
documentation and information, okay?
Alright, you
One
can
of
port
the
to me.
things
Hold
Alright,
on.
traveling.
Hold on, not yet, not yet.
Ah, shit. Alright, I'm not.
Indeed did not want to be in the freezer. I don't personally believe, when Jonathan has told me,
I'm with you.
that Jonathan would have been able to have stopped him from not being in the freezer.
Okay, go
I
ahead.
was in the woods
Okay.
and I saw it throwing my dog back and forth. It was throwing a 100-pound golden retriever.
100-pound golden retriever?
Yeah, that sounds really big, right?
That sounds.
How's that?
That dog must have been fatter than shit.
So it obviously could have killed you if it had wanted to.
It
Once
could have torn me apart.
I'm not
It
even
was
sure if my
strong
fat
like
pit
an
bull's 100
orangutan.
pounds.
That's what I thought too. I was like, 100 pounds? That seems like humongous.
In and out of the freezer.
It's like how we're questioning the fat pit bull more than the entire fucking story.
communicate anything important to you mentally.
Or the fat, or whatever the fuck it is, golden
Yeah.
retriever.
A lot of information. Discerning that information is the problem. That would be like somebody.
That might be the
telling
most
you
unbelievable
something
thing of this entire show.
You have no idea what they're saying.
Oh look, I see your dick over there.
Like I have been
What? Oh.
The tops of the that's what your dick looks
Yeah.
like, right?
Right.
A weird squiggly like melted wax or whatever the fuck. Or in
I
this
had to
case.
think about it. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Hi buddy.
understand as imagery.
Oh, that's a dope looking ass city. Fuck me.
It felt
It's public
secure with
dungeon,
me,
dude.
that
What
it-
the fuck, my
that
ass?
I felt terribly
Yeah.
guilty.
Holy
Once it was
shit.
alive, I felt terribly upset at what I had done.
I can imagine.
But at the same time,
Just looking at that city looks better all than Shadowlands, bro.
angry that my dog was dead.
This is a really nice
During the
zone.
times
Orc
I spent with
rest.
this thing,
So I'm
I
guessing there's
almost
some
got the
orcs
feeling of
resting
an
in here.
understanding that it
Or the
was
lore, this was a place of rest
that
for
I was in a
orcs.
dilemma between those two things.
Dude, it looks dope
I
as
had the
fuck.
feeling that it
What the fuck? This is
somehow
like a dungeon, dude.
justify what
Yeah,
had
I'm not
happened.
sure.
Because
Give me
I
a
wasn't
second.
sowing it now with the shovel that laid, you know,
Let's
against
go to the
garage
left.
wall. And I wasn't trying to hurt it any longer. I was actually trying to
Yeah,
give
we'll
it
go this
water.
way.
All right. Now, the obvious question is, where's the alien now? The answer to that is, you don't have that alien.
That's right. I don't have that. After the 9th day of this ordeal,
Okay, listen.
my house had been broke into. It had been gone through when I was gone.
All right, I'll tell you what. We're here at the top of the hour. We're almost through the story, folks. So we'll wind it up when we get back, and then we'll begin to give you the new stuff. Stay right there. Dr. Jonathan Reed and Robert
This way.
Wraith are here. Others are coming. I'm Art Bell.
The fuck is going on?
Huh?
The he noise dropped.
Okay, let me
and-
fast
and
forward to these commercials. Hold on a second.
Hey Morgan.
Listeners who have some words to say
Hey
about
Momo.
of losing not only multiple excess pounds, is a pot of heaven, or now a basic also get a free
Credit. 1-800.
I done my Momo.
Okay. Okay, we're back here.
Give me 1
You
second.
ready?
Yeah, I'm scratching my Momo shears. I done my Momo. Here you go, Momo.
once again, Dr.
All right.
Jonathan Reed.
Oh my
rather,
god, what
Robert
the
Wraith,
fuck is going on? Hold on.
back on the
What's
air.
going on, babe?
Obviously, you don't have the alien now.
Nothing.
Doctor, tell everybody why.
You know that when nothing's
Well,
going on, something's
when
going
the
on.
9th
You good?
I don't know. Babe, is he okay?
He's fine. He's just trying to cry.
Okay, apparently. Okay, whatever. She's just yelling at me, so.
It's
Go
your
ahead.
fault, dude.
It's
It's your
great.
fault.
It's fucking great. Then that means she'll hate me and she'll kick me out.
Okay. Okay, I can see there's a shit thing up on the top, so somehow we're supposed to get up there. Well, that's gonna be interesting to figure out how the fuck we get through there.
He's a good
Alright.
dog. He's a good dog. He's a good puppy. Lay down, Morgan. Lay down, dude.
Is that someone right there? Is that someone? Yeah, it is.
Yeah, that is.
There's
Yeah,
no-
yeah.
Huh.
It looks like a stam dragonite. Yeah. Like a fucking dog hair in my eyeballs. Hold on.
Oh, there we go. The upper city. That's where we need to be. Okay.
What's up,
This
Morgan?
is where we need to be.
Where the fuck? In this door?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
He's a good boy. He's a good puppy. I love my pit bull. He's a good puppy. He's my #1 pit bull. Lay down. You can lay down. That's fine.
Okay, tell me when you're ready to focus.
I don't know. I don't know if I'm ever ready to focus.
Okay, I'll give you a few minutes.
Hold on 1 second. I gotta type. Hold on.
I just need to figure out how to get to that fucking sky shot, dude. Sometimes I make these really.
All right, let's keep going. Where was I?
Nice.
Where the fuck did you? There you are.
Nice.
Yeah. Somebody just posted in one of my guilds. Every day we stray further from God's light.
Oh, is that real or, dude? Please tell me that's not
Yeah.
real.
Should I type and closer to my dark butthole? I'm gonna type it in guild chat. I just did. So he's posted every day we stray further from God's light. I posted and closer to my dark butthole.
You're gonna get.
I'm gonna get
guilt.
kicked.
Yeah, it's worth it, dude.
I agree.
I would have done the same thing.
What's going on, baby?
He's tired.
Okay. Get kicked. Who gives a fuck, right?
Yeah, I agree.
Finger butthole.
What's the worst?
A bad person type finger butthole. I typed NASA's black holes, bro. Where the hell did he go? Oh, you're over here.
Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out this bullshit.
I gotta fight some ads back here.
Let me try one thing real quick. I just want to make sure I can't go this way. No, we can't.
What's wrong with you real quick? Oh, I'm totally gonna die.
Oh,
Morgan, what are you doing,
die.
dude? Why are you moping over here? Maybe it's because he heard my voice getting all worked up or something. Don't worry, Morgan. Everything's alright. At least for now, unless we get hit like by a fucking asteroid and taken out by dinosaurs tonight or something. Isn't that crazy? You could always go to sleep and never wake up.
Right.
Never know. Shit,
Right.
bro. Where the fuck did you go? Oh,
yes.
nice. Oh, this is cool as fuck.
Yeah, it's crazy.
This hallway was better than all the fucking High Isle.
Dude, this fucking public dungeon is bigger than all the city in fucking High Isle.
Fuck that stupid city. You mean
Isn't
that
that
empty? Is
crazy?
it even a city? Doesn't a city have to have fucking people in it?
Dude, they definitely put way more work into this back then. God damn.
Mm-hmm. Somebody just posted praise the
damn.
butthole. I don't know what's going on with this guild tonight, but apparently they're in the buttholes. Oops, wrong person. I chased the wrong person. What happened to the art belt, bro? What happened to the alien and the burrito and?
Oh, come here. It's probably in here. Look at this. It's in the sewers. Cool.
Oh,
Okay,
this
come
is
here.
cool as
Follow
fuck,
me.
dude. This could legit be a dungeon. They could have in High Isle. They would have legit like not even put this in the thing. They would have been like, "Oh, let's save this for it to be a dungeon."
This is fucking cool, dude.
This is cool as shit. You're a good boy, Morgan. Just lay down, Morgan. Oh, dude, this is like way rest sewers, like
yeah.
Khajiit style.
Whoa, dude, look at this
Oh
shit,
look,
dude.
there's the reskinned green blob. They did a reskin of the
Oh,
red
now they
blob.
did the red one.
Ah, fucking
Jesus Christ, they're so lazy.
pathetic.
Wow. That's sort of sad,
Mm-hmm.
dude. Oh my God. It's crazy how much work they put into this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, going
And
down.
a class and programming those fucking dragons to fly around and shit.
Right.
Basically like trial bosses that fly overland.
Okay, you're missing one sky shard here, and I don't know which one it is, because I have them all. Can you tell me which one it says? Look on the sky shard thing, and you can
He's a
mouse
good
over it, and it'll say the name.
he's a good boy. But I mean it over the whole zone?
If you open up your map on the side where it says map completion, put your cursor over the sky shard, and it'll tell you which ones doesn't have the check mark. Because you only have 17 out of 18,
No,
right?
I have
Or you have
18 out of 18.
Okay, so you got it too.
Nice,
Perfect.
dude. So I got
Then
6 skill points tonight?
yeah.
Dude,
Okay.
that's pretty good. Was this
Okay,
where a
now let's
boss is
finish.
right here, bro? There's gotta be a boss right here. Let's
Yeah,
wait for him. Let's
sure.
wait for him.
Okay, I'm gonna play it. Okay, so I'm gonna rewind because I don't remember what the last thing I said.
Save you hundreds of
He's a
dollars,
good
even
boy.
thousands.
Hey, did Morgan.
Wow.
I'm trying
How
to
do
play.
I get the EITC?
I don't want to make out
Get
with
the
you right now.
facts by calling 1-800-TAX-FORM. That's TAXFORM.
I like listening to these old
and ask for free
fucking
publication
commercials.
596.
Yeah.
A public service message from the IRS.
Hmm.
Once again, Dr. Robert, Jonathan Reed, rather, and Robert Raid. Gentlemen, you're back on the air.
Da 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 da.
Now, Doctor, tell everybody why.
Well, when the ninth
Tell
day
me
came
why.
I finally drove back to my house. One
Bone shield,
evening,
bro. Do you have
and
bone shield?
as I was
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Okay, so he said after 9 days of having the alien, he drove back towards this house, okay?
Okay, Morgan, go lay down, buddy. Go lay down. Go lay down. You're okay. Go lay down.
my
Go.
house, I witnessed men and vans going in and out of my house with hand trucks, taking everything out of my house there was. A few hours later, I went back, and they had destroyed my house. They had gone through the floors, they had gone through the walls, there were holes in the walls and the ceiling. They had taken everything I had.
Stay good and close to the phone for me. They'd taken everything out of your house, including apparently the freezer and the alien.
I walked out to the garage. They had pried the entire door frame. Not the door.
I'm gonna go to Gratwood for a minute, okay?
And the frame right out of
You want to take
Yeah,
a
I
break
was
for a minute?
gonna
Like,
port.
take a little
Yeah,
break?
go ahead.
And the freezer.
Not a
was
break, but
gone.
like, a break from running around.
So your house was
So the freezer was gone. People in van showed up to his house, and he drove by it because he didn't want to get arrested, so he just drove by it and he saw people at his house. Okay.
You saw all
Okay.
these vehicles in front of your house, and you saw people carrying stuff out of your house. You just took off.
I kept going.
Where'd you go?
Well, I drove up to another friend of mine named Dolly, who also had known what was going on, and sat there and waited, and decided, eventually I didn't know what I was going to do.
Sure. All right, so you finally did go back to the house. When you did, you found it torn up. You found the door gone, the freezer gone, the alien gone, and a disaster at your house. You've been on the run ever since, haven't you?
Yes, ever since.
I think it's important to interject here as well, Art, that Dolly is dead, and she was managing some of the evidence for Jonathan. And Gary, whom I've seen personally, has been beaten beyond belief.
And so he won't say a word?
What?
Well, I don't know that he really could say it.
What are they talking about? Beating Bomb the other? What the fuck are these people talking about?
His friend that he originally showed Gary was beaten beyond belief. And Dolly, the lady whose house he went to after he saw the people at his house, he's dead.
That's when I saw him.
And Dolly, how did Dolly die?
A couple months after this all happened, I had called Dolly to go up and pick up some evidence that I had stored with her, some other photographs and other videotapes.
Right.
During these 9 days,
Dude,
as I acquired
I'm listening. What's
different
up?
amounts of film and
fuck
different...
Ratwood, port to me right now. Don't look where I'm at,
What the
just
fuck?
port to
I'm
me.
trying to fucking look at my die.
You don't need to do that. You need to
Oh
look
my
right.
god, fuck.
Dude, it's nighttime.
I'm not looking. I'm not
Don't
looking. I'm
look.
not looking. Pixie beam,
Just
Deathwing.
yep.
I'm not looking. I'm blurring
Okay.
my eyes. Okay, I'll be there in just
Okay.
a second.
Don't
Hold
look
on.
at the loading screen. Don't
Oh,
look at the
I was
loading
fucking
screen.
checking out my gear and shit, and this
Yeah,
bitch
and you'll
tells me to
thank me
fucking
when
come
you
over
get
here.
here. You'll
Hello,
thank.
scratch your balls, Southern Elsewhere. Okay, I'm looking at that now.
Okay.
Oh, there's a
You
kitty sleeping.
just watch when you get here, and then you look and look it up. Just you'll see, dude. It's so fucking pretty.
That's nice,
Come
dude.
right here where I'm at.
Fuck
Come right
yeah.
here, and then just
Where
look
the
up.
fuck are you?
You can see the
I'm trying to
sky
find out
right
where you're
next to
at,
you.
bro.
Literally right next to you.
Okay, yo.
I'm literally right
And
here.
that, oh, dude, look at the
Just look.
architecture
Yeah.
too.
Look at the fucking
With
two
the
moons
stars.
up here.
Where's
You
it
see
at?
the two moons?
Dude, fuck yeah. Oh,
Isn't this
dude,
cool?
come over here. With that fucking awesome fucking Capitol building or whatever. I'm gonna
Bro,
put all,
this was all the same expansion. It had northern and southern elsewhere.
let me
Dude,
let me
dude,
turn up the audio
dude.
here.
It
Audio.
had so much shit. It had so much shit.
Fuck yeah, dude. You know this reminds me. It reminds of us when we used to go out to like Tortilla Flats and the stars and shit
Oh yeah, there you go, there you
back
go.
in the day. Yeah, dude, it's fucking beautiful.
Yeah, see, fuck Gratwood.
Well,
This is
stay here for
nice.
a minute. I'm gonna find the outfit station here.
Okay.
There it
You're
is.
fine. All right,
Yeah,
I'm
it's
gonna
fucking
press
pretty shit.
Of evidence, I would send it to different places. No,
I guess there's not really that much
people
more.
were
I'm gonna talk to
watching
the
us,
zone.
they were going to our house, that they were following us in vans, and I was afraid of losing everything. And I had stored some of this with her. So I called her one morning and said, I want to come and pick this up.
I try to
And
talk
she
to
said,
people and
fine,
stuff.
no problem. I said, I'll be there in a short time.
And
When I got to her house, I found her dead on the floor in her kitchen.
Who? What?
She said she died of natural
You
causes.
found who dead on the floor in the
Package
kitchen?
that she had said
The lady
was
dog.
set out was nowhere to be
Why
found.
doesn't this guy get fucking murdered then?
He almost did. He was
all
shot.
right, is that the point
You'll hear
where
it.
you took
Well, like
My
Bob
bad.
Lazar, or like, oh, I was shot by something
obviously
over
my
here.
life
Dude,
is
look at this
also in
fucking
danger,
cool
I'm
ass.
not a
Come here.
hero.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Hold
You
on,
buy
I'm
me?
checking the
You've
guild
been on the
traders.
run now
Hold
how
on,
long?
hold on,
Bitch,
hold
come
on.
up here.
Well, I've been on the
Hold
run
on,
Yeah,
hold
check for
on.
my
40
shit. Check for my
years.
shit.
That's what I'm doing. That's what
And
I'm
then
doing.
come up
Hold on.
here.
Trying to survive with the help and grace of God and friends.
Where you at?
One I assume is
Hold on.
Robert Reed.
Two more traders.
Absolutely.
All right, gentlemen, we have a couple
I
of
don't
people
think
we're
they
going
have
to
anything.
try to talk to this hour.
Nope.
One of them
Okay,
is
I'm cutting.
named
Hold on.
Dan
Where you
Iria,
at?
and he's in Indiana, and
Okay.
I don't know how much we want to say about it. Uh-oh. What's going on there? Did we just lose somebody?
All right, check the
I'm
shit out, dude.
here.
Robert?
Well,
Yeah,
isn't
I'm
this
right
fucking cool?
here.
Look at
How
this.
about you, Doctor?
It's cool ass like wooden fucking walkway
Doctor.
and shit.
Dr. Jonathan Reed is gone.
What the
Yeah,
fuck?
sure.
Isn't this cool as
He's
shit?
gone. Oh, my.
Oh, I don't know what the
Huh.
fuck. Maybe it just
Well,
ends up here.
we'll
I thought it was
we'll
cool.
get Dr. Reed
cool. That
back
is cool.
on the line here shortly. I have
What
no
happened?
idea
It just
what
broke
just
off or
happened.
something?
Yeah.
But while
Oh, fuck, I gotta get back to the outfit station.
we can, let's go ahead and get Dan Iria on the line.
Dan Iria?
Let's see if we can do this.
Yeah. Who's that?
Diarrhea?
No, we just lost
Dan
somebody.
Iria?
Except Dan Iria. Dan,
Nice.
you're on the air.
Is this the troll?
Okay, Dan, since you're the only one I've got right now, things always go this way on this program. Since you're the only one I've got right now, Dan, let me proceed with
I'm
you.
on test.
How did you get involved in this, and what do you know?
Well, I became involved in this when I was working out at Microsoft in 1998 in the Redmond area.
Okay.
And so I was nearby the area where this all happened, and that's kind of what piqued my interest. I heard the initial broadcast and listened to the several subsequent broadcasts. And I left
I'm doing a race change. Fuck
Microsoft
it.
in
No, fuck. I
1998,
don't know.
went back to my hometown here in Indiana,
Lol.
and I kind of kept in tune listening to see what would happen, and hadn't heard anything for quite some time. So I emailed Dr. Reed in June or July of 1999, kind of inquiring as to what had happened since his last art bulletin.
How do I get a black
There
dye
seemed to be
on the
quite
black?
a lull, and I hadn't heard of anything happening. I wasn't aware at that time that he had presented in San Diego and that he had been shot after returning to Canada shortly after that presentation.
He was shot, that's true.
Right.
Hold on just one second. Let me see if I get rid of this noise. I'm trying to get things reorganized here. And anyway, proceed. I guess now we've... I'll tell you what we're going to do. I've still got you, Robert Wraith. I've got you back, I think, don't I?
Yes, you do.
All right. I'm going to have to try and set up lines again because Getting these set up apparently is not as easy as it looks, and since we lost the doctor, we've got an imbalance in the lines here. So, what am I going to do? I'm going to let you tell me for a moment who this is, who Dan Irea is. Tell me what you know about
I
Dan.
can't hear anything but diarrhea when he says that.
Well, Dan was a person that got very interested in the case. He was somebody that really wasn't heavily involved in.
Are we just chilling for a second, or what? I don't know what you want to do.
However,
we could do the sky shards here if you want.
Give me a second.
Itself. When he had heard Jonathan talk about this story on your radio show, he became very intrigued by the possibilities. He wasn't sure whether it was real or not at the time. He later found out that we would be presenting at Laughlin in Nevada at the UFO Convention and Congress there. And that is where we first met him. And,
okay. I think that I might have him back. Hold on here. Let's see. I'm going to have to try this one more time. I'm trying to get them both on the line and get it to sound right. So let me try this one more time. Let's see if this works. All right. Let's see if we have Robert there.
I'm just chilling out for a second.
And we have Dan.
I'm here.
All right, good. All right, so through the conference in Laughlin, you hooked up with him.
Yes. Pam McLeod was kind enough to introduce me to Dr. Reed, kind of discreetly,
right,
the day before the presentation. And I had a short conversation with Jonathan just the day before. And during that conversation, you know, he was very sincere. He showed a lot of emotion, and I felt like he was, you know, very much telling the truth.
So you believe the whole story?
Well, you know, after he showed me the bullet wounds and told me a lot about what was going on, I felt like, you know what, I really didn't have a clue as to what it would be like to have an encounter like this. This sounds like what really would happen, and my kind of idealistic notions of what should happen weren't probably very realistic at all. So,
all right, so where do you add credibility to this story? What research did you do that would tell us that it's a real McCoy?
That fucking stupid pet's in the
I
way.
think one of the most critical things that I've been able to do is I did get the negatives authenticated, which, you know, you had looked at them, and I believe Kodak had looked at them as well.
Yes, I had the negatives, and I, of course, sent them back.
Right.
But then you got them, and how did you authenticate them?
Well, I went out and I looked through the industry to try to find somebody who I felt was rather objective and unbiased, and someone who wasn't strictly connected to ufology or this field and making a living off of it, because I felt those people might not be the most unbiased of the individuals.
Okay.
So I went to a gentleman named Bob Shell, who's the editor of Shutterbug magazine, and I told him what was going on and what I'd like him to do, and he agreed to do it. And so I met with him in his town there in Virginia, and showed him all that we had, the negatives, the video, and he did produce a document for me, which I have up on my website. And much of this information that I have that I'm sharing tonight,
what is the document? What's the nature of it?
It's just an authentication document. It just basically states that he says that they are authentic by his analysis, and it's signed and dated by him.
All right. And I'm going to give the website out right now, folks. And Keith, I hope you're grabbing this. It's www.aliendestiny.com.
Alien Destiny, huh?
And I've got capitals here. It can all be done.
The websites for some of these people are just fucking
www.aliendestiny.com.
Wait, oh my God! So wait, the pictures are on. They're putting the pictures on the website or something?
Yes, it's on there.
Who knows? That's from 26 years ago. Yeah, that's from literally 21 years ago, so I wouldn't count them.
Yeah, no, what I mean is they put them on the website, like, which they're going to get ad revenue. And
one of the other things that we noticed while looking through some of the evidence
Give me 1 second.
was that
Don't leave.
Pictures
Don't get bored, bro.
Shows Freddy, it's looking kind of straight on at his face, and it produces a very pronounced red eye effect. And that would be, I would presume, and so did Bob Shell, and I've talked to others, that would be a difficult thing to have produced if it wasn't a real eye. So that was the kind of critical. Some of the other things that we noticed, Bob Shell mentioned, and I think Whitley Strieber did as well, that when you have a combination of negatives, video, and photographs.
Oh my God, did I not save that entire fucking build-up I
that
just
what
did?
you're looking at is the real thing.
No, I
All
did.
right, we're just now getting a link up. In the next few minutes, we'll have a link up to aliendestiny.com.
Hold on one second,
That's
bro.
important. So,
I got a question for you. Why, when I do this outfit station, it doesn't let me change my armor? Am I crazy? So I gotta.
Your armor? What do you mean?
Oh, there you go. I didn't hit. Never
You
mind.
gotta fuck around a little bit, bitch. Okay, real quick, I'm gonna change my race, okay? I'm actually gonna do it. Just stay put.
Go ahead.
Do you turn it off, or you gonna keep it running, or?
Oh yeah, sorry.
Why are you looking at me, Steph? What's up?
Yes, I
want to fight,
a
woman?
bit more than that.
You want to hear a beating? Oh, dude, I didn't get to any race in the Alliance.
I believe by Peter Davenport at one time, and he had mentioned that red blood cells are enucleated, which means that they do not have DNA typically, or nucleus.
Right.
And what I did was I did some research because I remember back on the December 9th broadcast where Harold Chacon was interviewed, that he had mentioned something about that the skin resembled a reptile, and he had also represented that out of the 46 chromosomes, 9 of those were non-human, and they resembled those of sea tortoise and dolphin. And so what I did was I did some research on sea tortoises, and I found that, in fact, sea tortoises and all reptiles have nucleated red blood cells. And, in fact, that's
Are you looking with your armor, dude?
what they target when they test the blood of sea tortoises.
If you see some good, if you go through the styles that you don't have and you see something, let me know. We could try to find the motif and buy it.
Wow.
So, and that, again,
is that
that's up
how
on
you
my
do it?
website as well. So you can take a look
Yeah,
at the analysis that I
Can
did
you
there.
see the one show that the ones that you don't have or that you do have or whatever?
Gotcha.
I also,
hold on
this is, I think, very important. I had knowledge of Dr. Roger Haggett and Michael Wessels, who are two of the individuals who were on the DNA analysis team prior to their deaths. I knew of these individuals. I knew who the people were on the analysis team. I had not met these individuals, but I knew their names. And so I guess I don't need to say that I was rather disturbed when I learned of their deaths. It was, and I know how upset Jonathan was, and I was, equally upset.
Well, I don't want to upset either one of you, but you heard the noise when Dr. Reed was knocked off the line by whatever, and I cannot reconnect to Dr. Reed. I hope he's all right.
Huh?
I'm doing my race change, bro.
I
have 2 race changes? What the fuck?
All I get is a busy signal now. I know that if Dr. Reed was able to, he would be hanging up his phone waiting for our call back, so I'm a little concerned.
Well, there's a lot of problems. People asked, Art, how could anybody have gotten to Jonathan so quickly after his find of the extraterrestrial? And one we know about is what's going on right now with the NSA involving Echelon and another device called Tempest. You know that Echelon is the ultimate eavesdropping device. Well, Tempest can actually see from miles away, Art, what you're watching on your TV, what you're looking at on your computer.
I can tell you both right now that my phones are tapped. I've known for a long time they're tapped. There's no question about the fact that they're tapped. And if they wanted to locate Dr. Reed, I'm afraid they could. We've been on here now for better than a couple of hours, and I just hope to God he's all right. But his phone is busy, and that was not a usual disconnect sound at all.
Well, it's a considerable risk that this gentleman has come forward with this information. A lot of things have happened. Again, Dan has talked about Wessels and Haggett. These are two very prominent gentlemen in the field of sciences from the university here in Washington. And they both died within right around the same day, but within 2 months of each other. One was found shot to death in his office. Somebody had entered his office, closed and locked the door, then shot him.
I'm going to try this race change.
That was Haggett. And the other one was climbing, supposedly, by himself, an area where he had been before and had to be rescued from, but he had always climbed with somebody else for reasons of safety. They found him dead at the foot of the cliff.
Dan, we don't know too much about you. What is your background?
My background is in mechanical engineering. I graduated from Purdue University with my bachelor's degree in 1986. A couple years later, I started my own engineering company. Had that for about 8 years, and then sold that to a publicly held company.
All right. Well, look, you've been a lot closer to this than any of the rest of us. So you've done a lot more investigation. Obviously,
Alright, hold
you've
on.
got
I gotta go to
documentation on
fucking
the
Eleanor
website,
real
which
quick.
Cool.
You
Yep,
know?
take your time, and then I'll be ready.
Should be up there by now. And I just don't know how to thank you. Is there anything else, Dan, that you'd like to add?
Yes, the information that you were talking about with the email verification earlier in the show that somebody had emailed you with.
Yes.
I have that up on my website as well, so they can step down through that and take a look at how the process behind it.
The process.
Art,
Yes.
Jonathan just called me on my cell phone and said for you to try calling him again.
All right. I'll try that in a few moments. We're coming up to a break. I want to finish with Dan, so we'll pick it all back up and put it back together, I hope, at the bottom.
I'll travel to the house for a second and
So,
just really
Dan,
quickly test some
may I ask
sustain.
you this? Beyond any shadow of a doubt, how convinced are you that all of this is absolutely real, Dan?
I am absolutely 100% convinced that it's real. I have no doubt at all. It's disturbing, and it's hard to wrap your mind around because it doesn't really fit in the life that we've grown up with. But unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on how you're looking at it, it is 100% true.
Are there any holes in this story? I mean, you must have questioned things yourself. People ask a million questions. I'll never be able to satisfy them all, and ask, on our a fast blast here or on the phones or whatever. People will ask a million questions. We'll never do them all service. You must have asked a million questions. Did you always get good
Fucking
answers?
stupid shit in the house.
Yes, Jonathan was always very forthright with me. He was never aggravated or angry with me for asking the questions. And yes, I did ask a million, and I still do. I want to understand everything that happened, and I want to make sure that that I do it justice in my retelling of it as well. So,
anything else you can think of you want to add?
Yes, I also have some other information up on the website regarding Susie's white residue that I was able to grab a couple frame grabs of from the video.
You have frame grabs of what was left of Susie?
Yes.
Oh, that's new.
And the reason I was able to find that was because Jonathan took me up to the encounter site because he thought he could trust me to not disclose the site, and he's, that's exactly what I wanted.
Oh, that's also new. So you've been to the site?
Yes. In fact, I'm probably the only other one other than Robert and Gary who have been to the site. And I went there, and I wanted to get a feel for where everything was relative to everything else. And what that allowed me to do is go back to the video and take a look at it, and then look for things where now I knew to look for them.
As a detective would do.
Right. And that's how I was able to find the Susie.
Well, you certainly are the first person I've ever talked to who's been to the site. I know there have been people up there looking for the site. Yes. In the Seattle area, and haven't found it, but you verify it's the same site that was in the photographs that are on the website?
Yeah, there's the marker tree that you see near the obelisk is pretty telling. If you see that, you have absolutely no doubt what you're looking at. It is the exact same site. I'm certain of that.
I just did my Ritz, so I'm going to turn them on.
Yeah, you do that. Well, I have a moment
really
here.
do.
Oh, boy.
And I'm sure that by now we've got the link up there.
All right, let's see what we get
So everybody can go take a look. Thank you, Dan.
Can I mention one other thing?
Very quickly.
Real quickly. We're going to be in San Diego on May 6th, and we're going to be in Philadelphia on March 25th.
For what?
So I wanted to get that information.
Oh, my God.
Is that on your website?
You guys are going around the country doing presentations.
You're welcome.
Good night.
Yeah, dude.
That's Dan.
It's almost as
Oh,
if
dude, I
it's...
got a temporary now.
Oh, shit, good shit. There you go.
In a moment, if we can get
That's like 30K.
It's
Yeah,
a weird
not
night,
bad.
But then again, this is a program that deals in high weirdness all
Oh,
the time.
and 2 chromium grains. Holy shit.
Nice, dude. Good fuck.
Coast to Coast
Fuck.
AM.
God damn, dude. I'm killing it.
Fuck yeah, bro. Now we gotta start farming, bro.
Yeah. God damn.
Not bad, my friend.
I think that's pretty much it with that.
That's a good one. It's just, it's really cool. But then when they start saying they got a book,
dude, yeah, and then
and
dude, they'll be
doing
like, "Oh, you're
presentation
selling pictures? You want me to sell?"
on my website,
Yeah.
all that makes it a little scary.
Yes.
I guess that was the '90s. Though. Everybody was a grifter. But it's like I want to believe them. You know what I mean? But it's like, can I believe them or not?
If you had to have one fruit for the rest of your life, what would it be?
One fruit?
Yeah.
What the hell is this that you're thinking about?
No, this is someone in zone chat.
Fruit of the limb. There you go. I gotta go. I'm gonna go to Deshaun.
Let's type in pizza.
I gotta try pizza.
Yeah, that's what I put in there.
It's a fruit. I mean, it has no fruit on there, but it's a fruit. Is everyone going to sleep in here, hon? Are you going to sleep, hon?
Tell her she needs to start cooking you food. What do you mean? It's not
Babe,
time for bed.
go cook me fucking food. Just kidding, baby.
What is she?
She didn't obey. Baby, you know what
What?
that means? We're gonna go to the dungeon tonight. Go to the dungeon.
Does she look happy about it?
Do we have aloe vera for the wounds? Because if we don't, I've got soap. That'll clean them out good. What do you think, Sean? Do you think that'll get me a woman if I talk to him like that?
Yeah, sure.
There you go.
Let's see.
What, babe?
Do you think that would get me a woman talking like that?
Yeah, that's what I said. Oh, I think I'm in trouble here. She heard what I said. And she didn't like it.
She looks like she wants to hit you.
Do you want to hit me, babe? If you hit me, then that gives me a legal excuse to hit you back, and then I will do it more than you hit me. But it'll be what you deserve. See, this is where the video goes sideways. Babe, can you hit me, please? I want an excuse to beat you tonight. Oh, she said I never needed an excuse before. Oh, okay. Let's hear about all of the beatings I've given you. Let's hear it. Come on, I want to hear about the beatings I've given you. Let's go. Come on. Beatings I've given you. Shut the fuck up with your bullshit.
Damn, dude.
Have you ever seen Cops? Those are beatings. All that you got were disciplines. Come on. Oh man, gotta love it. Good times. I want an axe of mother sorrow.
What's that?
There we go. That's it right there.
Oh, is that instead of your daggers?
No, I have dual daggers. But because I changed race, I'm going to do a dagger and an axe.
Okay.
Because the axe will basically bring my crit base more or less back up to what it was with the Khajiit Weedy.
Oh, dude, I listened to one on the moon hoax landing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, listen to that one today.
Was it good? Or was it? Oh god.
Dude,
entertaining at least, or was it just full of shit?
It was weird because it was like the guy, he was, how do I explain it?
I don't know.
So
Fucking tell me.
there was another researcher who apparently had all this info and wrote a book and blah blah blah. And one of the guys who always challenged him was the guy who was talking about it. Long story short, the guy who like had all the info and everything killed himself.
Wait, what?
And then
oh god.
yeah, it's a long story.
Keep going. Keep going. I want to hear some more. Let's go.
Basically, the guy who was his biggest critic, he left his life's work to him because he figured it would be in good hands with him because he's critical and wanted to prove his theories or whatever, blah blah blah. And so it's like
you're having a hard time here, Sean.
It was
that
pretty bad. I couldn't finish it. It was, and then people would call him out, and this guy was getting like verbally mad. He's like, I'm here on this program, not you. Like getting pissed, dude. And I ended up turning it off after that. But dude, like they're saying that like the reasons why in the pictures there's like shadows that shouldn't exist because
yeah, there's all kinds of. Oh, dude, I know there's all kinds of shit.
And then there's when they launched it, the rover thing that they landed on the moon with, and he has audio of them saying this, that it was basically 2 layers of tinfoil thick of aluminum, so it was really thin. And anyways, during that time there was a radiation storm, and it was like 5 times the amount of radiation that would kill you. And because they weren't in like a protective thing, that they should have died during that thing. And none of them were harmed, and of course none of them had any issues from it. So they're saying, were they really there? Because fucking yeah,
It was
it
that
was
good?
it was not very good, dude. I was
There's
just
some
like,
interesting stuff though, like about like the astronauts, how when they came back they were
oh, they said
at a
they
press
didn't see
conference.
stars, where they said they didn't see any of the stars, and then in the book he says the stars were magnificent.
There's some weird shit. There's like legitimately, and then like some of the astronauts have come out and said that they think they saw things, and it gets weird. Definitely
Yeah.
gets weird.
And then they asked another one like, how was your time on? How did you feel when you went out there? And he's like, I don't remember.
Yeah, legitimately there's some weird shit like about whether they went or what did they run into. Like a lot of
And they
people
said
think that they
there's
saw things up there and they were
they
followed.
did. Oh wow, I didn't hear
Oh
that part.
yeah, oh yeah,
Hmm.
oh yeah.
Yeah,
Good shit, dude.
it was interesting.
All right, I need to run an axe of Mother Sorrow. Right now I've got double precise. I'm gonna test something real quick here. So I hit this. Hold on. So what do I do? There's a mob. I just need to kill it like a fucking rat. Is that a rat? There's literally something right there. Perfect. Thank you. Pop you. And boom. So I should have maximum crit chance right now. 78%. Why is it 78? What the fuck? 78? The fuck? Hold on. Hold, please.
Oh my god. And then, oh my god, I swear to God, some people are, dude, I
What's up?
listened to the one, remember I told you about the guy who was talking about like he could create an anti-gravity thing and he was really good, like he was actually pretty good and he had a lot
Mm-hmm.
of info. Well, they had like this guy call and he's like, "Oh yeah, I've seen I've seen the crafts that the government has. They have one that goes Mach 17 and like and he's like just dude, I swear to God, I don't know if it was fake or it was planned or what, but the guy's like, "Oh yeah, I'm like from where I reside like a few miles from you. I work over at like the cement factory down by the airport and I saw this thing take off in the morning in 1988." And he goes, "November 13th, 1988?" And he's like, "Yeah, that would have been right." It's like, oh my God. It was just too
Yeah,
weird.
yeah. No, yeah,
And
there's yeah.
and he's like, "Oh, you saw the steel mesh on the wheels? Yeah, I know what you're talking about." Oh yeah. It's just like
Yeah, there's a lot of bullshit in the UFO field,
sometimes I was like,
unfortunately.
dude,
You know,
yeah, for sure.
it's too bad. I'm trying to find, so if I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, that'd still be about 80%. What if I go double axes? Then I would basically sacrifice. Fuck, I need to find. I don't want to fucking transmute or anything. I just want to gold this shit out. I'm so fucking lazy. You gonna stay on for a minute, or you getting off?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just chilling,
Okay,
dude.
cool. You cool if I run around looking for shit for a minute?
Yeah, you're good. I'm just chilling.
Did I do it in Gratwood yet? I think I did. Morrowind, I did Deshaun. Fuck. Fuck. I'll try Gratwood again. If I just have to, fuck it. If I have to get axes and upgrade them, I'll get axes and upgrade them. Whatever the fuck. Because right now, lol, when I do up that plus 6%, 6%. Dude, my crit chance, like a high crit chance in this game generally is around like the mid 60s to 70 is 84%. It's fucking, it's a
Is
little.
that like when stuff procs or is that all the time?
That means that at all time, no, that's at all times because I'll have my spell power pots, and
Uh-huh.
one of my abilities gives me and the group an extra 6% crit chance for 20 seconds. But the thing is, I hit
Oh,
that ability a couple of times every 10 seconds, so it literally never goes down. It's
Jesus.
my main spammable, so yeah, that's too high though. I got to get it a little bit lower because then I can buff up some other areas. You see.
Yeah.
Axe of Mother Sorrow. Fuck it. Should I just buy it? Just buy it. 50,000. Then I'm gonna have to
That's
but
cheap.
I have to transmute it though. That's the problem.
Dude, you were thinking almost 69 million for a pair of shoulders or something, weren't you? So, That's a bargain.
Yeah, pretty much. But the bummer is I don't want to. I hate wasting my time transmuting shit.
Yeah.
My time is more important. I'm just lazy. What do you have to do to transmute axes?
These nuts.
No, oh my god.
Oh.
What I mean is to not to transmute axes, but the fuck am I don't even oh to fucking research and shit. That's right. These nuts, yeah, these nuts, these nuts, these nuts. You want to hear something funny?
Mm-hmm.
You know why? Like a minute or two ago, I groaned.
No.
Yeah, well, remember, like 5 minutes ago, I was like, and you're like, what? But then we kept going.
Yeah.
I don't know how much I bought this for. It could have been like a couple 100,000 gold, up to maybe 500,000. I
Mm-hmm.
bought a gold axe. This was earlier today. A gold axe of Mother Sorrow. I just realized. Level
Mm-hmm.
31. Somebody trolled
Mm-hmm.
me. Somebody got me good, bro.
They're probably laughing too, pretty
Oh, they're
hard.
like, this dumbass motherfucker bought my shit. Yeah. Yeah, they got me, I guess. Okay, where was I? I need to. Um, you know what? Fuck it. Let's just do it. What do you? Is it tempering alloys, right? It temps. Temp.
Yeah.
Tempering. Temp. Okay. I need to buy a couple tempering. Is it 8? Is that what it takes to improve?
I believe so.
Okay.
Fuck! I just kicked the door. God
That's what you get.
damn it! Ouch.
I got my fucking mail's full again. Well, did you send me some shit?
Yeah.
Just right now?
Really? No.
Oh, okay.
No. No.
Okay.
No.
Oh fuck! Now I gotta. Fuck! I gotta buy an axe that's in. Ooh, what trait do I want it to be? Okay, let's buy an axe. That's gonna be axe. One-handed weapon. It's gonna be an axe. What are the different traits? I forgot. They don't have one-handed axes. What the fuck? Skill trader didn't have any one-handed axes. Or shit. That fucking guild trader had no fucking one-handed axes. Get the fuck out of here. I want it to be. Do I want it precise? Or do I want it infused? No, Nernhoned, right? Nernhoned. I need a Nernhoned axe. Wait. That's going to take my crit down to... I'm already losing... Fuck, hold on, let me look, dude. Fuck, I'm so retarded, Sean.
What?
I don't know. I'm retarded. CP160 axe of Mother Sorrow on my main hand. Okay, so let's do bam. Plus 6%. Okay, my crit would still be at 70. Let's go look. Yeah, let's... what should I do? I don't know. Let's just do precise. Fuck it, right?
Fuck yeah, dog.
Yeah, bro. Like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, bro. Precise. Precise. Okay, I'm gonna get this precise weapon. I'm gonna get the precise weapon. I'm gonna go deconstruct it. Oh my god, I'm gonna go research, sorry, I'm gonna do all research. I think I have a couple all research scrolls in my fucking bank. And then once I'm done here, do you want to go run around?
Yeah, whatever you want to do.
If you're up for it anyway. Unless you're gonna be a bitch.